Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB Show. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. This morning, regular Giles Brandreth opened up about a heartbreaking loss as he addressed the news live on air. Hosts Rylan Clark and Cian Welby opened the show with some heart-wrenching news as Giles donned a knitted jumper with a cat etched on the front. Rylan began, "Hey Giles, you have some bad news this morning." Giles replied, "I've shared with you our cat Nala with viewers over the years. She was the neighbor's cat who came over the garden wall a few years ago and adopted my wife. The neighbor said she clearly loves living with you and your wife more than with us, and so she stayed. Sadly, she died yesterday." Rylan interjected, "That's so sad." Giles continued, "She was 20 years of age and was a Maine Coon, which is a very long life for a Maine Coon, and she had kidney failure, a tumor, and was not able to walk. It was really time to say goodbye. It's heartbreaking because we loved her so much. She brought so much happiness into our lives. It was wonderful to have a friend who did nothing but bring joy." Giles' eyes welled up as he continued, "Can I ask you both something? The vet, when they came round, said, 'As chance would have it, we've got a stray. It's a kitten. Maybe you can come and see it? We're thinking of going around this afternoon.'" Cian commented, "That's fantastic." He asked, "Do you think it's too soon?" "I don't know." Both Rylan and Cian cried in unison, "No," before Giles added, "The vet said you can foster it. It's a little girl called Ethel." He added, "It had been a struggle as Nala often rested on his wife's stomach at night, so he attempted to comfort his other half by resting his arm over her." Giles also shared the news in a heartfelt message on X. Taking to the platform on Thursday night, he penned, "This was Nala in the garden last night. She was very ill, with kidney failure and a tumor. She died today. She was the most beautiful cat and the best of friends. She lived to be almost 20, a long life for a Maine Coon. You can imagine how sad we are, and how grateful too." In a follow-up message, he added, "Lovely Nala in her prime. She was the neighbor's cat who climbed over the garden wall and found Michelle and wouldn't leave her. The neighbors agreed to let us keep her. We're so glad they did. She was so special, beautiful, brilliant, and just the best feline friend you could ever have." Social media users offered their condolences, as one penned, "Sending my deepest condolences to you and your family, Giles. God bless little Nala." Another commented, "Oh, that's so sad to hear. She really was the most beautiful cat and companion, sending hugs." A third added, "Oh no, I am so sorry. She was a lovely cat who has had a happy life. It was great that you shared her with us. Sending hugs, run free Nala." The bright studio lights of this morning were meant to illuminate laughter, lifestyle tips, and celebrity interviews. But on this particular morning, the set felt unusually heavy, the usual sparkle replaced with an almost tangible weight in the air. As the cameras rolled and the familiar theme tune faded, the hosts smiled through their nerves, prepared to deliver a segment that no one on the team had ever wanted to face. The teleprompter's words appeared clearly, but reading them aloud felt almost impossible. "This morning," began the host, her voice trembling despite years of live television experience, "we have some very sad news to share with you." A pause followed, long enough for viewers across the country to sense that something devastating was about to be revealed. Her co-presenter reached for her hand under the desk, a small gesture of comfort as tears already welled in her eyes. She continued, "It is with the heaviest of hearts," she continued, "that we announce the passing of our beloved friend and colleague." Her voice cracked. She covered her mouth, the words trapped by emotion. Viewers at home saw something raw and unfiltered, grief in real time. The screen filled with a montage of memories, behind-the-scenes laughter, heartfelt interviews, candid smiles from a star who had brought joy to millions. Clips showed them dancing awkwardly during festive specials, cracking jokes with chefs in the kitchen, and comforting guests during difficult conversations. The nation watched as years of warmth, humor, and humanity played out in a bittersweet farewell. Back in the studio, silence lingered. The host wiped her tears with a tissue, her mascara smudging slightly, a rare sight for someone always so composed. She tried again, her voice steadier but her eyes red with sorrow. "He wasn't just a colleague," she continued, "he was family. We shared birthdays, weddings, even silly little moments in the corridors. To lose him so suddenly feels unreal. Our hearts go out to his loved ones and to all of you who welcomed him into your homes every morning." Her co-presenter, equally shaken, added softly, "He had that rare gift. He made everyone feel seen. Whether you were a guest on the sofa or a viewer watching with a cup of tea, he made you feel part of something. That's what made him so special. The production crew, usually unseen, were just as emotional. Some staff could be heard sniffing quietly off camera, while others passed tissues discreetly around the set. For the first time in the show's long history, the usual blend of celebrity gossip and cooking demonstrations gave way to something much more profound: shared mourning. Social media lit up instantly with messages of love, shock, and condolences from viewers who felt they had lost a friend too. The host closed the segment with a quivering smile, whispering, "We'll miss you forever." The camera lingered for a moment on her tear-streaked face before gently fading to black. It was a morning that would be remembered not for glitz or glamour, but for its honesty. A nation united in grief, led by a heartbreaking This Morning star who bravely shared her tears with the world.